Hi everyone. Hope you all doing well at your homes and safe at your homes, right? Okay. Today in this session we will going to look at some of the important questions which are useful for your competitive examinations from the concept of block diagram of a computer, which we have already seen in the last session, right? So look at the board. Here I have written all the questions already. Now we will go one by one and what are the different types of questions and how you can answer them, right? So I start with the first question. The first question is nothing but by using which component the user can give instructions to the computer. Okay, so as earlier we discussed, by using which component you can give instructions to the computer. Okay, here we have some options. What are they all? First option is input device and second option is output device and third one is CPU and control unit and none of the above, right? So what is the answer for this question? The answer is by using input device we can give instructions to the computer. Okay, then comes to the second question. Set of instructions or programs is called as what? Okay, so set of instructions or programs as nothing but a software. So but here we have different options. What are they all? The first option is hardware, second option is software and third one is file and fourth one is none of the above. So the right answer is nothing but software. And coming to the third question, control unit is part of what? Control unit. Okay, as we discussed, a computer system is connected with different components. One is input unit and other one is output unit, and we have a main component that is nothing but cabinet, which is also called as CPU. But that CPU again is partitioned with three units. What are these? Control unit, memory unit and arithmetic and logical unit, right? So here we have different options. What are they all? CPU, hardware, software and none of the above. So what is the right answer? Control unit is part of CPU. Okay. Next, coming to the fourth question, by using which component the user can get data from PC? Okay. So usually as we discussed earlier session, by using which component we can get the data, that is nothing but output device. The major output device is nothing but monitor. And lastly, the full form of CPU. So what is the full form of CPU? Central Processing Unit. So these are all the some type of questions which are useful for your competitive examinations. I already told you that when you are attempting the competitive examinations, there is a one section that is called computer section. All those questions coming from the fundamentals of computers and networking. So these are only some type of questions. You may get idea by seeing these questions. Till now we have seen what are the different types of questions coming from the concept of block diagram of a computer. Now we are going to look at what are the different features of a computer. Okay, so computer created with many features. Now we will see some of the features of a computer. Okay, so what are the different features of a computer are nothing but the first one is accuracy, second one is speed, then versatility, storage capacity and reduction in cost. Okay, now we will look at and learn one by one. Okay, the first feature is nothing but accuracy. What is accuracy? First of all, you should know the meaning of accuracy. Okay, what is accuracy and what is meant by accuracy is nothing but correctness of data. So if I mean to say in Telugu, accuracy means kachitatvam. Okay, how the computer created with accuracy feature means computer always provides correct data to the user and accurate data to the user. But how the computer can provide correct data or accurate data to the user means when the user provide correct instruction set to manipulate data, then only the computer system provide correct results, accurate results to the user. Otherwise not. Okay, which means ఎప్పుడైతే ఒక యూజర్ కంప్యూటర్కి ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ ఏ విధంగా అయితే ప్రొవైడ్ చేయగలుగుతాడో అదే మేనర్లోనే రిజల్ట్స్ని ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తుందే తప్ప యూజర్ రాంగ్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ డైరెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నప్పటికీ కంప్యూటర్ ఎప్పుడు కరెక్ట్ రిజల్ట్స్ని ప్రొవైడ్ చేయదు. వన్ కెనాట్ ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ కరెక్ట్ రిజల్ట్స్ వెన్ ది ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ ఆర్ గివెన్ ఇన్కరెక్ట్లీ, రైట్? సో ఎప్పుడు మనం కంప్యూటర్కి ఏ విధంగా అయితే డైరెక్ట్ చేస్తామో అదే విధంగా మనకి రిజల్ట్స్ని ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ గివింగ్ రాంగ్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్, usually computers can also giving wrong results, wrong data to the user. Okay, so errors can occur by using computer, but all those errors occur due to human mistakes only, not technical weakness, right? So this is the feature of accuracy. So what is meant by accuracy, or how the computer system create with accuracy means computer can always provide correctness of data, correct results to the user. And mainly you should keep one thing is computer can work always as directed by the user only. If the user directed correctly, it should provide correct results, otherwise not. So let me explain it with small example. If I am going to add two numbers, right? So for example, there is a number like this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So I am giving this number as input to the computer, and I am going to give another number 1846789. Okay, so this is the another input I have given to the computer. So what is my requirement here is adding to this number. So that is why I am inputting another data, that is nothing but addition. Okay, so first number and another operator, that is nothing but addition, and the second number. Okay, so according to this instruction given by the user, the computer system calculate this instruction. So what type of calculation is this? Arithmetic, that means addition. Okay, so if I am going to give another instruction to the computer, for example 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and this number has to divide with a alphabet. Is it possible? Is it possible to calculate this type of calculation by the computer? No, quietly not. Why? Because a number can divide it with another number only, but not a character. Okay, so this is the wrong instruction. So if the user giving this type of instructions to the computer, then computer also cannot generate correct results or accurate results to the user. So whenever the user given the correct instruction sets to the computer, then only it will produce correct results. So that is meant by nothing but accuracy. So always provide good results when the user giving good instructions or correct instructions to the computer. Okay, so that is meant by accuracy. Then next, coming to the second feature of a computer is nothing but speed. What is speed? What is speed? Speed is nothing but fastness. We can mean fastness, right? So a computer can process million of instructions per second. Okay, or a computer can carry out typical tasks or million of instructions or complicated tasks in fraction of seconds. Okay, so ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్తున్నాము అంటే ఏ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ టాస్క్ మనం కంప్యూటర్కి అసైన్ చేసినా, ఎంత టిపికల్ టాస్క్ కంప్యూటర్కి అసైన్ చేసినా అది మళ్ళీ మనకి రిజల్ట్స్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ ఆఫ్ సెకండ్స్లో ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తుంది అని దాని అర్థం. ఓకే, అండ్ హౌ కెన్ యూ మెజర్ ఏ స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటర్? Generally, how can you measure a distance in terms of kilometers or meters? Or how can you measure groceries in terms of liters, kgs or kilos, right? In the same way, we can measure speed of a computer in terms of nanoseconds, microseconds, picoseconds. Okay, by using these three we can measure speed of a computer. Okay, so how a computer credit with speed means million of instructions will be calculated in fraction of seconds. So this is the actual meaning of speed of a computer. Then what is versatility? What is meant by versatility first of all? So in general terms, a versatility is nothing but handling multiple kinds of jobs or different kinds of jobs or variety of jobs, right? So that is the actual meaning of versatility. Okay, here what is versatility according to computer? Means a computer can handle variety of jobs at a time. So then what is meant by variety of jobs? Okay, here when you are using computer science and when you are going to familiar with computer programming languages and computer application oriented languages, then we have different kinds of applications like MS Paint, MS Office, and some other programming languages like C, C++, Java, etc. etc. Okay. Now I am going to work with a computer. I am going to first work with internet for suppose. Okay, there I am entering a website address and searching for something in that particular website, right? So while working with internet or particular website, on the other hand, I can work with MS Paint also, and some other time I can work with MS Office also, and for some time I can work C, and for some time I can work with CPP, and for some time I can work with Java. At the same time I can handle multiple jobs by using a computer. Okay, this is not extend or limit for only one job at a time. It is extended with many of jobs, variety of jobs at a time by using computer. Okay, does human doing all these things at a time? For example, being human, can we take multiple jobs at a time? Quietly impossible, right? But by using computer, we can assign multiple jobs. We can working with multiple tasks by using a single computer. That is nothing but versatility. That is why versatility is wonderful features of a computer. Okay. Then, what is storage capacity? What is storage capacity? So, storage capacity is nothing but by using a single computer, we can store large amounts of data. Even though nowadays you are all familiar with pen drives, right? That is very small component, but in that small component, we can store bulk or huge amount of data. For example, if I am taking a one educational organization as example, in that educational organization many employees are going to work and has been working. Okay, I can store all the details of that employees in a single small pen drive. Okay, that means by in a computer or small components we can store large amounts of data. Okay, that is why storage capacity is also added as a one of the biggest feature of a computer. Okay, next, what is reduction in cost? ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్తున్నారు అంటే కంప్యూటర్స్ ని యూస్ చేయడం వల్ల నవేడేస్ కంప్యూటర్స్ ని మనం ఆఫెన్లీ యూస్ చేయడం వల్ల రిడక్షన్ ఇన్ కాస్ట్ అండ్ బెనిఫిట్ ని మనం అవైల్ చేసుకోగలుగుతున్నాం అని చెప్తున్నారు. దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ రిడక్షన్ ఇన్ కాస్ట్? ఓకే, బై యూజింగ్ కంప్యూటర్ we can reduce paperwork and also we can reduce manpower and also we can reduce other labor works also అని చెప్తున్నారు అన్నమాట. ఓకే, సో by using computer we can avail the advantage of reduction in cost. Okay, so these are all the different top features of a computer. Okay, till now we have seen different features of a computer. In the next session we are going to look at what are the limitations of a computer and types of computers. Thank you.